What if I told you that the stock market has already made thousands of completely ordinary people, janitors, teachers, bus drivers, and factory workers into millionaires? Not because they were lucky, not because they had inside information, but because they understood one simple concept that most people never bother to learn. Most people look at the stock market and see gambling. The rich look at the same market and see the greatest wealth-building machine ever created. The difference between these two groups is not money, it is knowledge. And by the end of this video, you will have that knowledge. Before we talk about millions, let us understand what the stock market actually is. When you buy a stock, you are buying a tiny piece of ownership in a real company. If that company grows and makes more money, your tiny piece becomes worth more money too. Think of it this way. If you had bought just $1,000 worth of Apple stock in 2003, it would be worth over $800,000 today. If you had bought $1,000 of Amazon in 2003, it would be worth over $1,300,000 today. You did not need to be a genius. You just needed to own a piece of the right company. But here is the even better news. You do not even need to pick the right company. Because there is a way to own a piece of every single top company in America at the same time. This is called an index fund, specifically the S&P 500 index fund. It automatically includes the 500 biggest and most successful companies in America. When you invest in it, you own a tiny piece of Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and 496 other companies all at once. And historically, the S&P 500 has returned an average of 10% every single year for the last 100 years. Through wars, recessions, crashes, and pandemics, the average has always been 10% per year over the long term. No savings account, no fixed deposit, no real estate investment has consistently matched this return over 100 years. The stock market is the single most powerful wealth-building tool available to ordinary people. Now let me tell you about real ordinary people who use this exact knowledge to become millionaires. Ronald Reed was a janitor and gas station attendant his entire life in Vermont. He never earned more than minimum wage. He drove an old used car and cut his own firewood to save money. But every single month, without fail, Ronald Reed bought stocks, quietly, consistently, for decades. When he died at age 92, the world was shocked to discover he had left behind an $8 million fortune, most of which he donated to his local library and hospital. His only secret was this: buy good stocks. Consistently, and never sell them. No special knowledge, no financial degree, no insider information. Just patience and consistency. The reason ordinary people become millionaires through the stock market is compound interest. When your stocks grow 10% this year, next year you earn 10% on the bigger amount. And the year after that, you earn 10% on an even bigger amount. Your money starts making money, which makes more money, which makes even more money. Here is what this looks like in real numbers. If you invest just $300 a month starting at age 25 at 10% annual return by age 65, you will have over $1,900,000. You only put in $144,000 of your own money. Compound interest created the remaining $1,756,000 completely automatically. But here is what happens if you wait just 10 years and start at 35 instead of 25. Same $300 a month, same 10% return, but you end up with only $678,000 instead of $1,900,000. Waiting just 10 years cost you over $1,200,000. Time is the fuel that makes compound interest explode. So how do you actually start? Step 1. Open a Roth IRA account. This is a retirement investment account where your money grows completely tax-free. You pay no taxes on the gains. None. Which means every dollar of compound interest stays in your pocket. Step 2. Inside your Roth IRA buy, VOO or SPY. These are the two most popular S&P 500 index funds in the world. They automatically track the performance of the top 500 American companies. You do not need to research anything. You do not need to pick stocks. You just buy and hold. Step 3. Set up automatic monthly investment. Even if it is just $50 or $100, remove human emotion from the equation entirely. Every month, on the same date, the same amount goes in automatically, whether the market is up or down. Now let me tell you the 3 biggest mistakes that stop ordinary people from becoming millionaires through the stock market. Mistake number 1: panic selling. When the market crashes, most people sell their investments in fear. This is the worst possible thing you can do. Every single market crash in history has been followed by a full recovery and new all-time highs. Mistake number 2: trying to time the market. Most people wait for the perfect time to invest. They say the market is too high right now. I will wait for a crash. But studies show that time in the market always beats timing the market. Every year you wait costs you more than any crash ever could. Mistake number 3: investing money you cannot afford to lose. The stock market is for long-term money only. Never invest your emergency fund. Never invest money you need in the next 3 to 5 years. Only invest money you can leave untouched for decades. Here is your exact action plan starting today. Number 1. Open a Roth IRA account on Fidelity or Vanguard right now. Number 2. Buy VOO or SPY with whatever amount you can afford, even if it is just $10. Number 3. Set up automatic monthly investment on the same date every month. Number 4. Never check it more than once a month. Number 5. Never sell no matter what the market does. Follow these 5 steps for 20 to 30 years and the stock market will do the rest. Ronald Read, the janitor, knew this. Grace Groner, the secretary who turned $180 into $7 million, knew this. Ann Scheiber, the tax auditor who turned $5,000 into $22 million, knew this. They were not special, they were not lucky, they were just consistent. And now you know exactly what they knew. The stock market is not a casino for the rich. It is the greatest equalizer ever created, available to anyone, with $10 and the patience to wait. If this video changed the way you think about money, then subscribe to BrainShift right now. Because we are just getting started and every single video we make brings you one step closer to the financial freedom they never wanted you to have.